Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some very interesting things to go and cover over here, where number one, we have a brand new secret state of play that's happening within a few hours. And if there's anything cool that comes from it, I'll make sure to let you guys go and know, because this was one of the most tight-lipped, sealed state of play we've ever seen. And as well, we've also now been seeing brand new news of a PlayStation potentially going down in price as well, but because it's only into a certain region, people are pretty upset, especially with how hard the economy's been going, the fact that we had such instantaneous price increases from say, Xbox, PlayStation, even the Switch, allegedly, and people are just not happy with the state of the world. And of course, let's just go and talk about it, because we also have brand new different demographics of games and areas that are not even buying the same games we are. Crazy thoughts. And of course, I'd want them to kind of know your general thoughts down below, or as well, if you guys are bored, want to swing by the Twitch stream as well. What has been like your, I guess, overall economic situation? It's kind of a weird thing to say in a gaming video. These last few days especially, I've been seeing a massive onslaught of things like DoorDash stocks, where everything have just been completely free-falling. It looks like overall consumer spending, such as say McDonald's, has gone down, which I think is good. You should always be like making your own meals, and stuff like McDonald's is kind of trash, although their fries do go hit. And it kind of seems like this is also relating towards, say, cost of things like PlayStations or consoles, and that's where a lot of people are getting upset. Right now, the economy has been rough. As we know, the United States government is still not even open yet, although it has been in discussions. We're even seeing stuff on a stimulus plan, which I'm not really sure if that's going to come out or not. We'll have to go and see. But as we see this all, it just shows that everything's expansive. I don't know, man. So if you guys want to join the giveaway and hopefully win some more, linked down below. And of course, follow the second channel on Twitch, whatever. And let's dive in the fact that right now there is a ongoing PS5 price decrease, and as well, a brand new state of play. So a brand new leak claims that Sony will be launching now a cheaper PS5 console in Japan. The catch though, it's going to be also region locked and won't work outside of Asia. Now, we're going to more so talk about like the follow-up of this, and also the state of play, because people are kind of upset. You know, you sit around over here and you're like, well, I had to spend now an extra 50 bucks, 100 bucks on a console, and everything just goes even worse. So a new leak now is claiming that Sony is going to be announcing a new PS5 console. We're not sure if there's going to be major changes, such as like a big memory drop. And a big thing too, and maybe I'll cover it, RAM is also going up. We've now been seeing RAM costs due to AI and other various measures getting completely hammered. Like we're seeing like $500 for RAM. It's crazy. So a new PS5 console might be coming out that's currently cheaper than its current retail price. However, the new cheaper PS5 is reportedly going to be region locked, won't work in the United States, and as well is going to be only stuck in Japan. Now, once again, I think this might lead towards something different, like a worser spec console. As you guys saw, we saw some of the 1,000 terabyte consoles being downgraded to 850 or so megabytes, which is not fun. I mean, granted, you can still make it work, just delete games, but still, it's not the best thing. It's still a downgrade and paying more money. So I'm thinking this might be the same way. Now, this is my own speculation based on what we've seen in the overall markets. But the latest leaks first surfaced in early November on various hardware forums. According to the rumor, Sony PlayStation was going to announce a new PS5 that would only be available in Japan. Hearing rumors that Sony might drop a Japan-only PS5 Digital Edition for 50,000 yen on November 21st, a user on the install base forum wrote, for example. However, Sony added further fuel to the leak after they just announced a State of Play Japan for November 11th, which is actually going to be ongoing very soon. The interesting part here is that the live stream is specifically just for Japan, so very Japan-centric. Tune in for a special episode featuring announcements and updates on games from Japan and across Asia. So I want to see this. Like, I will watch it myself, and if there's something good, we'll make a video on it. If not, we'll maybe like just casually mention it in a future update. But if it's good, we'll let you guys know. But no one knew about this. We saw 0 tweets, 0 highlights, 0 leaks, etc. from this all, and it was just private. Like, no one literally knew from this upcoming state of play, which will be going on Tuesday, November 11th at 2 p.m. PT, 5 p.m. EST, and 11 p.m. CET, and I believe that will be upcoming, you know, depending on when you guys see this video. So this also led to a lot of leaks that were also accurate because of this price increase of this new console, which once again, I think it would lead towards a just worse internal specs with a bigger price check to try to get more PS5 consoles sold in Japan. Japan right now is being completely overran by Switch. Like Nintendo has like the biggest hold on console gamers. Like it's crazy. So I think right now, basically Sony is like, hey, we are still a Japanese-based company. We got to get some market share. And Japan is still a really big economy of gamers and also people. Let's try to go and get some sales going. Now, this sucks because Americans are mad. Everyone throughout the world's upset because we had to spend all this extra money, and it's not a fun vibe. So basically, there's going to be a major price cut over here in Japan. So this could actually make it reach a $330 USD console. That is crazy. The reason this is a big deal, though, is that the PS5 is reportedly going to cost 50,000 yen, which is around $330, and the normal PS5 Digital is $500 here in America. So people are not happy about this, because don't forget, we just rose the prices of our consoles in the US in August. In a blog post, the console maker cited economic circumstances for that, but that's why people are like, whoa, 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 whoa. There's inflation, there's issues, there's bond issues, stock issues, job issues, unemployment issues, issues in Japan, but are also issues in America. So everyone's like, what's going on here? So people are sad. So people are reacting to the Japan-only PS5 leak with mixed reactions. Some PlayStation fans were critical of Sony offering Asia a console that's $150 cheaper. Now, at the end of the day, we understand why, but I mean, it sucks because we have to spend more, but I mean, I get it. We can't really change them, but still. And hardware enthusiasts pointed out that the massive price cut in Japan is most likely due to Nintendo outselling the PS5 by large margins. So the PS5 is doing most sales in NA and EU, so they're like, whatever, even at our high price point, doesn't matter, we're still getting sales. Sucks for us, but, you know, what can you do? And in Japan, the Nintendo Switch is winning. The thing is, the PS5 is selling well and decent everywhere except for the Japan region. It's getting outsold by the Nintendo Switch 1 even after the Switch 2 got released in Japan. A user on Reddit explained, they should have done this years ago, but it feels now too late. Basically being like they could have had market share by selling consoles earlier when there was less tariffs and production cost, but instead they're now doing it now where there's already a problem. So Nintendo's already winning the market share, and now it seems like they're trying to play catch up, and people are like, well, yeah, a little bit too late, bud. This is still a 5-year-old console. And they should have done this for Japan day one. I would probably agree. However, some players were skeptical of the move. Nothing is going to save PlayStation from being in by Nintendo in Japan. And that's true. Like, Nintendo has such a massive hold on all of Japan, even America and other regions. And thankfully, they're not competing so much. Handheld with less hardcore specs versus a PS5 that's slightly more, even after all these years, more higher tiered. It is two different markets. But it doesn't seem like Japan's giving up, though. So yes, it stinks because this console is going to be cheaper than everywhere else, and people are not happy with it. It's not sitting well with people, especially with all the price increases as we've discovered. But maybe this will be a good thing for them just growing. Like, I'd rather just spend less money as a consumer, but I guess for Sony as a company, it's good. Because right now, games like Ghost of Yotai, don't forget, it's a game that's based in Japan, is the #1 seller in Japan, and then with, you know, Battlefield 6 right after. But all the other games are way different. Dragon Quest, #3, Digimon Story, 4, Little Nightmares, 3, Final Fantasy Tactics, 6, Silent Hill, F, Ball X Pit, surprisingly, in Japan, and Arc Raiders, and also Once Upon a Katamari Damacy. Like, these are a very variety, and also very like more JRPG style games like Dragon Quest, Digimon, etc. Well, in America, we have Battlefield, Ghost of Yotai, which makes sense for both of these, and then, you know, other sports games, you know, like Arc Raiders, Dispatch, which I really want to do a playthrough of. All these sports games, same over here too with the EU. And as you guys can see, it's like just completely different vibe. Like, we're having like Borderlands over here in NASCAR, and then Japan's doing like Gran Turismo and like Core Keeper and like Power Washing Sim. So it's a really weird mix where it seems like Japan's doing a lot more variety games too as well. So completely different markets, which is also why they're probably doing this different state of play tomorrow. Because it is just different games, different vibes, different ideas, and it seems like they're trying to compete more with Nintendo rather than trying to go win globally. This is almost like a domestic fight against PlayStation and Nintendo, and I'm all here to go and see it. But if that means that this might maybe lead towards price increases for us in America, which we doubt, but still, or might get us brand new games, like more variety games, I think I'm all for this. Like, I'm very down with this. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments on everything down below. Subscribe if you guys are new, and of course, if you guys want to hear any updates on this, we'll do it in our next video. We have all the links down below too as well for the giveaways, the Twitters, the Twitches, all that stuff. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.